Good evening, everybody. This is Sean Schlesinger with Silver Seas Yachts. Today we're in Sausalito, California, and we're going to take a look at this beautiful new Tiara 39 coupe. I'm going to walk you guys through how easy it is to take a boat like this out by yourself while I use my little camera here to show you. Stepping on board, got a nice cockpit here, everything's all covered up. Nice sliding glass doors. We got some battery switches here. Turn on engine batteries and house battery. Everything lights itself up there. Key fob. Let all these Garmin screens go there. I'm gonna pop open our sunroof because it's a warm one out here in Sausalito today. We've got VHF radio here, spotlight, twin Garmin glass displays. Hit OK there. Okay. We put our charts up. You can see our auto trim tabs flashing up. It's jockey mode there. Boat's active. Really like the color on this. It's a Bentley blue. A nice feature on here. Nice Glendinning cable master there. Same thing on this side. This is a great way to set up your lines and leave them when you're just going a short distance or over the fuel dock or coming in and you're by yourself. Now we're all free and clear. Got all the lines on board. We'll walk up to our helm station here. So I'm going to use this joystick here to operate the boat. It's progressive, so as I go forward, the boat will go forward a little bit. If I want to go to the side, I can go side, and I can spin it to change my heading as well. Now it is progressive, so as I go forward a little bit, it goes forward, and if I go forward farther, it goes faster. Stop my forward momentum. And I can spin. So as I spin the joystick, the whole boat's going to spin around. If I just want to go sideways, I can just push this joystick sideways and I can walk this whole boat just cruising. This is an exercise I like to do with all of my new clients, is point towards the dock, keep the boat parallel or with all these slips here and just walk itself sideways down the fairway. So you can see how I'm pushing the joystick over and I'm spinning to control my heading. I'm keeping it in gear. So I'm going to spin now. You're going to see me bring my head back around. This literally gives you the ability to have total control of this boat, you know, down to a couple of inches anywhere you go. Now you also have a joystick driving button here, which when you engage that, you can turn on your throttles or push your throttles into gear. And now I can just drive with the joystick at full speed, at any speed that this boat will run. This becomes very, very comfortable when you're going for a longer cruise and you're just hanging out on the boat on a beautiful evening, and it's actually integrating the autopilot, so it'll hold your heading, and when you're going for longer runs, this becomes a really nice feature because the boat's just going to track. You can also make little small adjustments going that way, but it's really fun when you're up on plane and you're going side to side. So here we have our auto trim tabs. You're going to see some bilge pump alarms here. This dash is very, very nice and well laid out. We've got our sonar display that'll pop up here. You can configure these settings however you want them. It's captain's preference. You've got radar that you can transmit there. Our media is can be played in here. Once I turn that back on. This kind of gives you an overview of how this will work. You've got active captain, so you can tie in iPad into this system. You can hang out in your beautiful little bunk down there, or the other one that's right around the corner, and program your waypoints so that your course is all plotted for the next day's travel, and plug it in and it'll hook up to your screens here. You also want to download the Volvo Easy Connect app. It's a really handy app to have on any boat that's powered with Volvo engines. It'll allow you to monitor your boat from a distance, check fuel levels and systems, and make sure everything is good to go, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Another feature I really like on this boat is the dynamic positioning system button. I'm sure you guys have all heard about this. Basically, I like to use this when I'm going to set my lines and fenders up, or when I'm just hanging out and want to chill and not worry about drifting off into places. You press this button, the boat's going to stay stationary even with wind and tide. There's no wind out today, and tide is not moving very much, so it's hard to illustrate that with a video camera. But once you have it, you really like it. Stereo controls right here on the boat. Something else I like on this boat is you got these side opening windows here. Allows you to communicate with anybody on the dock or talk to friends that you're passing. Check out the local scenery at Sausalito Beach here. So coming to our new slip for the boat right here. Bring it into neutral. Disengage my joystick driving. Go into docking mode. Give it a little horn. Nice horn on these boats. Some nice little rollers from a ferry coming through here. It's all a joystick in the marinas. Go forward. I can bring myself as close as I want over here, sit in the middle, and the boat holds its position whenever you press that DPS button. It's really, really easy to boat with these IPS boats. joystick here. I hit DPS button, shows that it's activated. Now the boat's just gonna hang out right here while we walk around, set up our lines and fenders. Maybe take a look at this boat a little bit. Got a nice stainless steel sink in here. 2-drawer fridge and freezers down here. Nice little microwave convection oven, trash can, some drawer storage here. Cabinet space up here. Our TV pulls out right here so that when you're sitting on this nice little salon area, you can watch TV. This actually lifts up for storage right here. It's kind of nice. I like that little armrest. Our table folds down. This allows more sunlight to come down into this extra stateroom here. Got a pretty nice sized master in here. Door that slides out there. Very spacious head. Porthole in here. Separate shower. Teak bench seat. Breakers here. Notice that the battery switches were right inside that home door when we first started. And this is your second stateroom. It's a little bit low in here, but it's a very comfy berth and nice sized little closet there. Also opening portholes. Something else I like is you've got a couple switches down here, including that button that opens up your sunshade. So we're just using the joystick to back in this extremely large slip that we're going to occupy for the day, or for the weekend I should say. Give this boat a little bit of exposure in downtown Sausalito, California. Grab a line. We're gonna do our stern line first. Get that on there. Now I can walk forward, and I've got control of my bow line right here because I thoughtfully set that up and just pull on this. It flops right over. Over. That's not going anywhere. The press of a button down here, we can open up our hatch. It's a nice big garage here to store your fenders, extra life jackets, lines, sunshades, all sorts of extra goodies, extra table pedestals there. It's just handy. Also in this back transom, got a very nice little barbecue spot to hang out and grill right here. These seat covers pop off nice and easy. Give you an idea. Very soft ultra leather here. We've got a nice teak table in the cockpit. Adds a little elegance. And underneath these rear facing seats, these are actually both built-in coolers. I tend to store lines in them, but these both actually have drain holes and allow you to Store a nice little bag of ice in there. That's pretty sweet. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, this is Sean Schlesinger. If you want to see this boat or any of the others we have here in the San Francisco Bay Area, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to take you for a tour.